All right, guys, here we are with some Horizon Walker. Today is the day for the patch around reset time. So we're going to be going over the patch notes here, and we're going to talk about Griselda, some upcoming skins, and yeah, we're really going to see what's going on here. Hopefully you guys have been doing good with dopamine. I'm going to be honest, I was going to do a video, but I got to level up a little bit more because I want to show up way more with dopamine in different teams and things like that. I think I only completed like maybe 5, 6 stages. I really got to level up other characters, but it's honestly a fun experience. So let me know how you guys did with your dopamine in the comments. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we have Griselda here, our new Vanguard, grade EX, and she has a cost of 8 to put on your team. She's an arcane elemental, and let's kind of get into her. So her traits: activate the level 1 passive skill Dual Entanglement. The combat skill damage of allies excluding herself increases by 24%, and basic attack damage increased by 4%. So right off bat, definitely the combat skill damage is pretty crazy, and then also increasing basic attack damage too. So probably great for a melee team or melee users, right? When allies excluding herself use a combat skill, they will gain 5 action points at the start of the next round. And she even boosts action points. So she buffs skill damage, basic attack damage, and she will give action points at the end of, or excuse me, at the start of the next round. Okay, so let's get into her abilities. Skill name: Arcane Explosion. Release arcane energy to cause an explosion. Deals immaterial damage equal to a percent of magic attack, and additional hit dealing percentage of a magic attack to enemies within a 3-meter circular radius at the designated location. Okay, so she's dealing damage based off her magic attack, and even more so in the middle of a 3-meter radius within her ability. Let's see, she's got a passive, and this is Arcane Elemental. So the passive here is Arcane Purge. At the start of the round, grants Arcane Purge effect to allies excluding herself. When the Arcane Purge effect expires, Arcane Elementals on the battlefield gain the Pure Energy effect. So Arcane Purge becomes a valid target for other Arcane Elemental skills. Interesting. And then Pure Energy increases magic attack by a certain percentage and stacks 3 times. So it seems like the Arcane Purge here becomes a valid target for other Arcane Elemental skills. So I'm guessing any non-arcane unit gets certain buffs that would typically go to arcane elements users. I'm not sure. I'll really have to test this. Maybe you guys can explain in the comments, but this one I'm a little bit unsure of because it says become a valid target for other arcane elemental skills. So I'm guessing it's buffs that normally would go to arcane elements, but it will go to like anybody that isn't an arcane user. And then after that's over with, energy increase magic damage by a certain percentage. So anybody that is of an arcane element gets this pure energy buff. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Okay. Undefined space. Distort space with powerful force of arcane energy. Increase the speed by a certain percentage based off of action points. AP recovery of the arcane elemental for each ally excluding herself until the end of their turn. So only for arcane elemental units. And creates a 6-meter circular range at the designated location that lasts for 2 rounds. So this undefined space, allies within the area recover a percentage of AP spent on the movement during their turns in. Okay, cool. Upon creation of the area and at the start of each round, enemies within the area are slightly pulled towards the center. So it looks like as long as you're within the circle, you recover a certain amount of action points that are spent on movement. And then at the start of each round, enemies within the area are slightly pulled towards the center, so you don't have to move and you can just attack them. Interesting. Okay, so certain fortune passive here. On successful attack, grants all allies banish misfortune shield for 1 round, which cannot be stacked, and heals allies within undefined space. So if you use this move and you're within undefined space, you get a heal for an amount equal to arcane elements maximum HP. Okay. The higher tier percentage of HP lost for each target, the more healing increases up to a maximum of percentage of your HP. Okay. Bandit's Misfortune grants a shield equal to a percent of the arcane elemental's max HP. Okay, cool. So a certain percentage of Griselda's max HP. Nice. We have Quantum Singularity active. Consume 3 stacks of pure energy. So pure energy was up here, which it activates right after Arcane Purge. Right? So as long as that stacks 3 times, you consume 3 stacks of pure energy. Collapse space with an overwhelming arcane power. After using this skill, AP recovery is reduced by 20 for 1 round. Oof, okay. Deals immaterial damage equal to the percent of magic attack and additional crush damage equal to the percent of magic attack to enemies within the 6 meters circular range. The additional crush damage increases by up to 10 times based on the target's lost HP. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. So the lower they are, the more damage it'll do. For bosses, the damage increases to a percentage of your magic attack. Ooh, okay. When using this skill, accuracy temporarily increases by 300%. And then reversal of casualty. When an ally within Arcane Purge effect attacks and applies a weakness to at least one target, the base magic attack of Arcane Elemental Queen increases by a certain percentage of max HP for all attack for that turn. Okay, wow. At the end of the turn, when this effect activates, the Arcane Purge effect is removed. So if someone gets applied a weakness, like a weakness ability with her on the field, she'll get a certain magic buff based on her max HP. Interesting. Honestly, she sounds like she does a lot. She sounds pretty busted. Overall, we're definitely going to need to do some testing here, but it seems like you want to pair her with at least one other arcane user and then some melee users as well. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And we have her EX weapon here. The River of Stars. During combat, magic attack increases and crush boost increases by a certain percentage. Each ally gains an increase in skill damage during the first turn after their round begins. Or after the round begins. And when an ally, excluding herself, uses a skill, you recover HP equal to a percentage of your magic attack. Wow. When using a skill targeting allies, grants the purification effect. Wait, what? Grants the purification effect. Hang on. If that's what I think it is, purification effect. Are they talking about the purge? Okay, hang on. Once per round, when using quantum singularity skills, grants the arcane purge effect to allies, excluding arcane elementals. Wow. Arcane purge. Interesting. Arcane purge effects to allies, excluding arcane elementals. When the arcane purge effect expires. So become a valid target for other arcane elemental skills. Interesting. Yeah, guys. Honestly, I'm gonna be, and obviously I suggest everybody to go for the character and the weapon. It's always a good thing, especially when you save up each patch with your gold. But she definitely sounds busted. Again, we'll be doing some testing on her very, very soon. So yeah, we'll let me know what you guys think in the comments of her overall kit here. Again, I think she does a lot. All right, here we go. So we have a new costume here, Griselda, Joy of the Holy Night. A limited time skin can be obtained through her season pass. It will be available in the shop after a certain period of time following the end of the season pass. So if you want to get it, now's the time through the season pass. And we have the Famine, glowing somewhat red, now available in the shop. Okay. And we already saw this one. So Kalina, Tight Fight Bloomers. And again, these are the censored versions, guys. So keep that in mind. And this is also going to be in a season pass. So 2 season passes. Pretty interesting. Let me know what you guys think of the costumes here. I'd be really curious. Again, these are the censored versions of the costumes, but yeah. All right, let's keep it going. So we have the affection update. We all know what happens when you level up your character to 5 affection. We get the little interactions. We have her going to be on banner. So we have Griselda on banner along with her weapon. We have a limited time 7-day login. On the 7th day, it looks like you get a ticket there. Okay. We've got the new event, Operation Steaming Hot Winter. So apparently this is going to be a very well thought out story. They talked about how they really want to get into learning more about the characters. So this should be pretty interesting. New features. New accounts will now receive Kim Jae-young as a default reward. New event functionalities have been introduced, including an event season pass, daily event missions, and event stage sweep. Oh, nice. Okay. So they've got event missions, event stage. The first part of the event stage consists of a total of 16 stages. You can obtain various rewards depending on the stage events and conditions. And then, okay, so we all know how this works, right? Starting with this winter event, you can now repeatedly clear stages and collect repeat rewards. Awesome. So they have a sweep. All right, so this is daily, so you can obtain prepared rewards based on attendance date. So log in every day, and you can receive all of these. Luxurious gift box on day 5. Fairy Net special search on day 11. EX rank contract ticket day 21. So you definitely just want to make sure you're logging in, guys. You can exchange event tokens for the shop, which we all are familiar with there. We've got the Griselda pass, and we have the pass for Kalina as well. And these are all going to be available after the patch too. Let's see. Added a new limited time bundle pack, UI improvements. Let's see. We've modified the flow to prevent list window from disappearing when comparing stats with an existing or equipped stigmata or stigma. Okay. Closing the stigma list window is now uniformly possible only through back button. A warning pop-up feature has been added when using... Oh, nice. When you're using your butterflies for the search function. Voice effects have been added when using Kalina's combat skill. The function has been improved to automatically transition to the hard difficulty screen when the most recent battle was on hard difficulty. Nice, nice, nice. All right, and that's about it, guys. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments overall about these skins and about Griselda and her kit. I'm going to be pulling for her no matter what, so she's definitely going to be a unit to try out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of everything. And yeah, that's it for me. I am out. Later.